first one, not so much.
The first Friday is not a classic.
It's not a classic, and we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there today.
The first Friday has to be a classic.
No. Thank you all for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment to the YouTube, TikTok. Do whatever the fuck y'all do. Just watch.
Hey man, we
and
appreciate
share.
y'all.
We appreciate y'all, but I don't know how to fuck TikTok work.
I don't know, man, neither. But they out there, and we
Yeah.
appreciate y'all.
Yeah, and to the niggas on the Neo shits, let me address y'all for a minute.
Man, no.
To the niggas on the Neo shits.
Oh my God.
I stand by what I said. That's all I'm gonna say. So,
and he also just said that Friday, the first Friday,
it is not.
It's not a classic.
It's not.
Okay, just give me 10 seconds of why you say the first Friday is not a classic. I don't remember it.
It's boring.
The first Friday is boring. And you don't remember no lines from it.
No, it's some shit about a chicken coop, but if I was stranded on an island and you said I had to pick between Friday and Brokeback Mountain,
you gonna pick Brokeback Mountain over Friday?
Give me Brokeback Mountain.
Wow.
Give me Brokeback Mountain for the one time.
So you think Brokeback Mountain is better than Friday?
Give me Brokeback Mountain for the one time.
Wow.
Give me Brokeback Mountain.
Bro, you bugging out, bro.
Give me
what?
Hey,
what?
It be like that.
What?
It be like that. Somebody gonna have to cut the check chain.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying. All right, so now that I got none of your skin, let's get to the shits. I don't know what the fuck going on in the industry. I don't. Part of me really don't give a fuck. But Nicki and Latto.
So this is the issue.
What's it? Please tell me.
Nicki Minaj is washed up. And we tried explaining this to our last guest, Miss Florencia.
Shout out to Florent. Yeah.
Hey. And it's funny because I hit her up a couple days ago, and she was laughing. She was like, I knew this phone call was coming.
Okay.
Bruh, Nicki is done. Nicki is done. Nicki's like the equivalent of that old person sitting on the porch, yelling at everybody that like get on the grass or like just run by.
You young whippersnappers.
That's what she sound like to me. You just sound like old and grumpy and bitter. Like, why do you have an issue with everybody?
I don't know.
Like, why?
Maybe they don't want to work with her anymore. Maybe it's an ego thing. Are they supposed to kiss the ring?
So this is the
situation.
So for about a decade, do we want to say a decade that Nicki's had it? How long do you feel like she's had it?
Y'all might give her a solid 10. I give her about 7.
Okay.
A 7.
I thought you was about to say something disrespectful. Okay.
She really hasn't had it long.
She's had it longer than most female rappers.
She had it at Pink Friday, and that was it.
But this is the thing. There's been nobody to contend against her.
Like her.
There's been nobody.
Like her.
Remy Ma.
Like her.
There's been nobody. So the emergence of Cardi B was the first glitch in the matrix, as you like to say.
Thank you.
Okay? After Cardi B, then you get in your Lattos and everybody else. What's the old girl? Gloria. That girl, Glorilla. And so, what do you do when you've been playing by yourself and now all of a sudden all the other kids want to play?
She can't play well with others.
She can't play well with others. And so that's now wild. It's like every time, and I don't like, this is an issue I have with anybody. Do not throw your stone and hide your hand. If you want to throw the stone, you need to fess up with it. And Latto pulled her card. Why are you, if you got an issue with the Grammys, Latto ain't got nothing to do with that.
She ain't got shit to do with the Grammys.
Check this out. Drake had an issue with the Grammys. What did Drake do?
He pulled
himself out of the Grammys. The Weeknd had an issue with the Grammys. What did he do? Pulled himself out the Grammys. Nicki has an issue with the Grammys. I'm going after Latto.
I don't get it. I don't. Maybe I haven't did enough research as to why. I did hear the phone call between Latto and Nicki. Latto didn't say shit wrong. To me, Latto didn't.
Nicki is old and bitter.
That is true. I give you old and bitter.
And jealous.
That is true.
You've had it.
That is true.
Nobody has to bow down to you and pay respects to you no more.
I wouldn't say no, they don't have to bow, but the respect piece of it, you can't really negate that though. You can't negate what she did.
Yes, you should respect everybody that come in the game, and I give you that.
Oh, if you disrespecting niggas, like,
but nobody's different. Latto literally said, "I'm a fan."
I don't know. I think Cardi done threw a little. Who started that though?
I think Nicki did.
I give you that.
Nicki did.
I give you that.
But why don't she like Cardi?
Because Cardi, she got it.
How many best rap album of the year albums did Nicki have?
I don't think she had any.
How many do Cardi have?
One.
Okay, that's a problem. If I've had the game for 7 to 10 years, and on your first album that you didn't even write one song, you come and get best rap album,
I be heated.
I'm bitter.
I'm clutching my
I hate you.
Clutching,
I hate you.
Yeah. If you want I hate you, I do.
There you go, SZA. All right.
I love SZA.
And so,
goodness gracious.
SZA, when's the album coming out? You saw she said she recorded over 100 songs.
I don't even care about the music. I just want to take her to Chick-fil-A. I
think SZA crazy.
You think I love it.
I do.
I love
it.
I can tell. I can tell. I like it.
Yeah, she give me like.
I like it.
Psycho, thin line between love and hate vibes.
Look, my Pisces and Scorpio moon on it all. Like
goodness. Okay, that's a bad combo.
Back to what you were saying. Oh man, I'm just saying, like, it's time for Nicki she either need to play nice or she just need to go back to her stoop.
Ma'am, you got a whole family now.
She do got a whole family. I don't know though. Is that I feel like that shit's like.
I'm not finna degrade nobody's choices. Who you fall in love with,
That's wild.
All I'm saying is you got a family, okay? I'm not here to judge your family or choices that your family has made.
Yeah, nah, same. But
you got a family, ma'am.
This just looks generic, but okay. I guess. So, should her single have been classified pop though?
No, not to me.
Okay.
Not if Macklemore won Best Hip Hop Song for, what was that song? Thrift Shop? Yeah, no. Because that to me was a pop song.
That definitely was a pop song.
That won Best Rap. So, no. Be consistent.
Should Macklemore have won over Kendrick?
No. Macklemore even went and apologized.
That's crazy.
No.
I beg to differ.
You think Macklemore album was better than Good Kid, Mad City?
Yes.
Why are we here? Why?
Yes.
Macklemore was better than Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City?
Did you hear the album?
Yes, I did. Did you hear Good Kid, Mad City?
Yeah.
Is Good Kid, Mad City a classic to you?
Yeah.
So Macklemore is a better classic. It's a classic. Macklemore album deserved to win over Kendrick Lamar to you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. What do you want me to say? I go back to the Macklemore joint more than I go to the K-Dot joint. That's just me. To Pimp a Butterfly was horrible. Said it. Just in case we need reiteration on that.
I don't understand.
Don't get me wrong. I love Good Kid, Mad City. I remember where I was when it first dropped. But I like the Macklemore too.
That's fine. I'm not judging that you like the Macklemore. I didn't want just said the Macklemore album was better.
The Grammy and let him ride.
Good Kid, Mad City literally was a catalyst and changed the sound of music.
Okay.
The way that Kendrick Lamar rapped different artists that came behind Kendrick directly copied what he did on Good Kid, Mad City.
Okay.
Tell me, what did Macklemore's album do outside of upset a lot of black folk?
First of all, I like upsetting everyone. So that's one. Two, he birthed the niggas whose styles that you see every day.
My bad.
Every day.
Macklemore birthed Jack Harlow. What will we do without Jack Harlow?
White man can rap. Instead of just
without Macklemore, there'd be no Jack Harlow.
So walk with me.
Without Macklemore, there'd be no Lil Dicky.
But walk with me. Walk with me though. When you see the Macklemore tree, you see like
I see privilege.
That too. You see the Jack Harlows. You see the little Yachties.
Little Yachties.
You see the Cardis.
Huh?
Yes. That is a Macklemore umbrella to me. And those niggas.
Stop. Yachty brought the Walk to Poland. Okay.
Hey,
okay. He can't. Though you
like
cannot
that.
compare.
It be like that.
Okay. No.
It be like that.
No.
But
no.
Those I see more of those than I see more of K-Dots.
You see more of Little Yachty and Little Dickies than you see K-Dots?
To me, yeah.
One of your favorite rappers on Dreamville is a direct K-Dot copy.
JID is not.
I didn't even say his name.
Stop it.
Oh my goodness. I didn't even say his name. How did you know who I was speaking about? Oh, okay.
And while we here, since we on that, JID has the best hip hop album this year.
Okay. Until Macklemore, is it better than Jack Harlow? Oh no! It might win. I don't know.
That Churchill's Down was bad though. That Churchill's Down was
okay. All
right. Whatever. Judge me how you judge me. Take them bitches out the trial. Judge me how you judge me. Hey, whatever Drake said after that. Hey, so let's get. I want to disclaimer this. I'm through with him.
What are we through with?
I'm through with him. Anything drops after this, I'm not even listening to it. So don't expect the Off the Grid podcast to talk about this nigga after the day.
I will continue to talk about him.
Fuck it. That's just me.
Okay. Continue with what you got to say.
Kanye West. Yay. Whatever the nigga name is. What the fuck is his problem? Is this a rollout? It's giving rollout, but it's giving I can't separate the man between the rollout.
What is your problem?
I'm just tired.
Air your grievance.
I'm just tired. I'm tired. Like, nigga, just be dope and make music and go. Like, you don't, I get it. You have opinions. You want to ruffle feathers. But at some point, you got to shut up. You got to shut up. And you got to read the room. Because at some point, like, there are people like me that are just like, I don't know if I can separate the man from the music anymore. So if I can't separate the man, I don't want to fuck with the music. Let
me ask you a question. What are you trying to, what do you disagree with?
I don't agree with the White Lives Matter tea. I don't agree with the offending of, I'm just going to say the word, the Jews.
You can say that. I mean, you don't feel, as long as you don't say nothing hateful or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like the Jews. Like, I don't agree with that. Like, I don't know. The spazzing on Diddy was low-key funny, though. But just being, I think he's just too visible at this point for me. And it's mentally draining.
The things that you don't like, because if I'm listening to you, what you do not like is the White Lives Matter and I guess the spazzing.
Yeah, like.
So what do you feel about like Nori, like the Drink Champs thing?
If you would, I guess with your platform, you do it. You do what you want to do with the platform, and your platform, you want to bring viewers, you want to bring revenue, but at some point you have to be responsible. Like, I think our first episode, first episode, second episode, we preference mental health. Because I've never shied away from my mental health issues or whatever. So it's like at some point you gotta say, I can't feed into this. So I feel like Nori shouldn't have even entertained it, knowing where Kanye is right now.
Where is he?
I don't know what the fuck that nigga at.
What does that mean, where he is? What does that mean?
The erratics. The say whatever comes out your mouth. Because some shit just don't need to be said. And as of right now, he just getting all his shit off to me. So for me, if I'm Nori, I'm not. I'm either going to air it, but I'm going to referee it.
Okay.
Some shit I got to interject with or I got to correct. Like the George Floyd shit.
What did he say?
He said something about the fentanyl. He was off fentanyl and the officer wasn't on his neck. So you telling me that's what you believe?
It's true.
That's what you... Okay.
No, you can continue whatever you got to say. I'll say what I got to say.
Okay.
You go ahead.
Okay.
So should Nori have apologized?
Yes.
Why?
He should apologize.
Why?
Because as an individual with a platform, you have to be responsible at some point. You have to not allow bullshit at some point. This is like Fox News. You just let anyone come on who doesn't like the left or doesn't like, the blacks or whatever. Like,
at what point in time do we say that free speech is, that's our right to free speech? I feel like free speech, everybody that is trying to censor him, I feel like free speech is under attack right now. No grown man should have to go on an apology tour for what another grown man said. If you said that you hate, I don't know, Joe Biden, why am I going around apologizing for you? I don't need to apologize for nobody, for nothing.
But did Kanye willingly come to the platform or did Nori invite him?
Nori willingly allowed Kanye to get on that platform because Nori was clout chasing for views and numbers. He said it as so much before the whole thing even started. Man, last time you was on here, our thing did numbers, man. Our thing did numbers. So you're clout chasing. So you already know that this man is unhinged. But you're clout chasing. And you're not thinking about being all you're thinking about is the numbers. You got the numbers. You got what you was looking for. But you also got something you wasn't looking for. Don't be apologetic about it. You got to accept the whole thing. If you're going to eat candy, you can't be mad and apologize for the cavity. You ate the candy, okay? So that's where we at with that.
But you old enough to know better, though.
What's the know better for what?
You old enough to know what the fuck is going to happen. You already know this nigga is going to say whatever. He going to say something disrespectful. Then you going to put him around more substances. That's just going to make it even worse.
I have a question. What has Kanye said that was disrespectful?
Nigga, everything he said is disrespectful.
What?
I've already said it.
You said the White Lives Matter, that was a t-shirt.
That was disrespectful.
You said the George Floyd.
That was disrespectful. Because why are you talking on this man's family? If it was even true.
So
what you talking about it for?
Check this out. If you go and look at the autopsy for George Floyd had 3 times the amount of what would be considered an overdose of fentanyl levels in him when he died.
But was that the soul?
No, it was not.
Okay.
But I'm not going to put no words in his mouth. I'm just going to speak for everybody out here that is on this groupthink sheep mindset. Go do your research, because after I watched it, I didn't jump on and say, oh, woo, I went and read the autopsy. George Floyd was under the influence, and the whole reason, if we're being honest, the whole situation happened is because he was on drugs and was acting erratic. Okay? So George Floyd was on drugs. Why did George Floyd die? George Floyd died because his heart, not because he couldn't breathe, because he pretty much had a heart attack. how did the heart attack happen? The heart attack happened from a dual thing of because Derek, I forget his last name, Chauvin, I believe it is.
We ain't giving that nigga no love on the podcast.
Compressed the man to the ground and pretty much accelerated because he was already in a hyper mode because of the drugs. So between him and the drugs, that's why he died.
Oh, so you saying he made it worse?
Wait a minute. Does Derek deserve to be in jail? Absolutely. Did Derek? I'm not going to say it was a premeditated murder because it was not, but he did help kill this man. But for people to walk around saying that George Floyd was killed by, like he was a hero, a martyr, he was not. He was not. Go for it.
So you telling me if his foot or knee, whatever the fuck extremity was on him, and it was just a fentanyl reaction, could he have been saved? Do you believe he could have been saved?
I think he could have been. I don't fully understand your question.
Okay, so you said fentanyl was already in the system, right?
Absolutely. A large amount.
A large amount.
It was literally
without the fucking officer, because fuck him. Without him even being in the picture, and if someone just called 911, my man's is going through this XYZ.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think George Floyd would have died if he didn't go through the process. Listen to me. I'm not exonerating the police officer. He deserves to be in jail because he did kill George Floyd. But the problem is people saying that Kanye said, there's no defamation of character there. Mm-hmm. George Floyd was on fentanyl. Mm-hmm. He was on fentanyl. The man was on drugs.
Okay.
There's no defamation there. The problem is that people want to turn George Floyd into this martyr, which he is not. It was a case of police inability to how to properly handle a situation. Mm-hmm. But people coming, Kanye did. I don't understand what the fuck he said wrong because he said his knee wasn't necessarily on his neck.
Okay.
It looked like it was on his neck to me, but if you look at the trial, some of the people were saying it was on his shoulder blade. I think that's what Kanye was saying. But I do think his knee was on the neck, but I also don't think Kanye said anything that people should be up in outrage about if you actually did the research and know the situation of that encounter.
Okay.
What else we mad about?
It's just so much. It's not even, I just want music. I don't want none of the extra shit. Just give me the music. That's where I'm at with it. Like, mentally, Kanye could go
feel like
a spaz right now, and I'll just scroll and go.
I feel like right now, I do not fully understand and cannot relate to what his purpose is. But I do have a problem with everybody saying that this is a mental health issue because it is not. The man is fully sane, and if you're actually listening to what he's saying and then go back and do some research, the man he's talking about something that a lot of people either do not want to know, do not want to take the time out to research, mm-hmm. or just generally, like yourself, just don't give a fuck.
So why now?
Personally, myself, I think there was something that happened in his life that angered him, and he even said it, that made this, okay, this has to change now. Because if you notice anything about Kanye, everything he does is about him. It's all about him. Even when he's saying, I'm doing it for my people, the root is about him. So something happened to him to make him do this. Now, what he's saying, some of it is true. Some of it is true. But the problem, and if you actually look at what's happening, does nobody think it's odd that a financial institution can tell somebody to remove their money off of comments made, not off of the Epstein dude who had a whole account with JP Morgan?
So
So we're allowing the financial institutions to judge us off of freedom of speech.
So let me say, without getting myself, tied up in it, as someone who works in financial institution at a pretty high level, yeah, they can.
I didn't say that you could not. You have the ability to, but the precedence that you are setting is dangerous. Just like PayPal had the ability to change the terms and conditions and make everybody and charge people up to $1,500 if you say something they don't like. They have the full American right to do that. But the precedence of what you are setting is dangerous. Because that means if I say anything that you don't like, you can just tell me to remove the monies from my account and I have to go elsewhere. That is dangerous. But nobody is that to me is what needs to be the real thing talked about, is the fact that J.P. Morgan is telling this man who has over $100 million in his account to remove it off of what he said. If they'll do that to him, what could they do to the little guy like us?
Swerve on you, curve on me. It's Miyagi, curve, polo, Ralph Lauren. Sense of temptation, tempting relations to break her ship. If he knew what he had and he knew she was bad, then she could have